Today, we are going to be making bacon fried rice. I am so excited because the last time I made this, because I've made it a few times, the last time I made this, it came out so freaking good. So freaking good. And I usually only make this when I have leftovers of rice, bacon, and some veggies that are probably about to go bad that I want to use up. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so this is the rice we have left over. This is the onion, just a little bit. And then we have a few pieces of bacon left over. And then I have like half a green pepper. I probably won't use all of that. But then I had these green onions left over. And then I do have a bag of like mixed frozen veggies that I'm probably just gonna throw some in there. So we will get started. Okay, so I grabbed my pan. I actually seasoned these yesterday. And if you have cast iron, you need to make sure that you're seasoning them. Sometimes they come pre-seasoned, but sometimes they can lose their seasoning. So make sure you do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn this on so it can warm up. But first, I'm going to cut up my onion and some green pepper because that needs to get going first. I'm going to actually, while I'm cutting up my veggies, I'm going to put these in the pan to warm those up, just so the fat from them can come out and grease the bottom of the pan before I put the veggies in. Okay, so the bacon is warmed up, but I also realized that I had, I'm gonna put this right here actually. I saved my bacon fat, so I realized I had some left over, so I just put that in there. So we can saute our vegetables in there. I got my onion cut up. Now I just need to cut up some of my green pepper. So we're sauteing these, but I also like to add some salt and pepper to these. It's nice to salt as you go. I'm also going to add some of these frozen veggies because they do need some cook time for sure. So I'm also going to add some sesame oil, which this bottle has definitely seen better days, but that adds so much flavor. And you can cook in sesame oil, but a little bit a long way. I like to test them with a fork just to see if I can like at least go through them, like they're soft enough. Yeah, okay, yeah, those are good. And the green pepper. Yeah, because I'm going to add in an egg, and then I'm going to add the rice in. So it's gonna still have some more cooking time, so it's okay if they're not like completely all the way, like if they're al dente. Oh shoot. Okay, well, no shells, so we're good. And this thing is pretty greased up. So, and like I said, I seasoned it the other day too, so I think one egg should be good. You don't want to like overdo it on anything because I feel like a little goes a long way when you're doing bacon fried rice, well, stir fried rice, anything. Because I've overdone it so many times. So we're just going to reel it in a little. If you want it to look a little bit prettier, because I know the egg is sticking to the veggies and stuff, which doesn't bother me, but sometimes I will clear a space and add the egg over here and just kind of scramble it over here so it's kind of cleaner and neater and it's separate. So if you like that look rather than the rustic look, then you could do that. I'm gonna add some more salt and pepper. Right now I'm gonna add some rice. I'm not gonna add all of this because that'd be way too much. Like I think this might actually be good. I'm gonna add a dollop of the bacon fat. It is bacon fried rice after all, and you don't need butter, and I don't really have a whole lot of butter left anyway, so it works out I'm also gonna go ahead and use some soy sauce. This is what I have right now, liquid aminos. It's pretty much the same thing, so get that flavor in there. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. I'm gonna add some onion powder, garlic powder as well. I don't know if I add anything else, so I'm just gonna do that for now. Okay, so this is. I usually taste test along the way. I'm the only one that really eats, as my husband is picky, so if I need to add more of those, I will later on. So kind of just eyeball it, to be honest. Let me turn this up. I'm also gonna go ahead and just add the bacon in, so that can mingle with everything. Just gonna let it sit for a minute. I did turn my heat up to medium-high, just because if you do it low and slow, the rice gets mushy, and I don't like that. You want it to be kind of like dry and crispy, so you have to kind of have it on a little bit of a higher temp. I don't know if that's the right temp, but we're gonna find out. I did add a little bit more bacon fat just because it helps the rice crisp up, but I also think because I seasoned my pan, I'm not having any issues with it sticking, which I have had before because I'm kind of lazy sometimes when it comes to seasoning my pans. So I'm really glad that I did that because this is turning out great. I am going to add my scallions or green onions, whatever you want to call them. So I think this doesn't need much more time. Look at those crispy bits. Looks so good. Yeah, I think this is just about done. So I'm just going to cook it just for like another 10 to 15 seconds, and then I'll let it cool down and we can try it. Look how beautiful this is. The lighting is not that great, but like that looks like stir-fried rice. That looks like bacon fried rice. Okay, so this is what we're working with. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Look, it just looks so pretty. Okay, let's try to get a little bit of everything in here. All right? Cheers. Yeah, it's still pretty hot. My mouth is watering. Yeah. That's really good. And I seasoned it perfectly with the salt and pepper. And like it's not overpowering of like garlic or onion powder either. And the only stuff that I used to cook it with was the bacon fat, which rice will soak that up, so you might need quite a bit of it. The sesame oil and the soy sauce. Sometimes I do add fish sauce just because it does add that umami, but I decided to skip it today. But and you can eat this for breakfast too. It has bacon and eggs and veggies in it, which I totally have. And I have leftovers, which will be my breakfast for tomorrow. And maybe like a little snack for today. But it's so good. I highly recommend you try doing this. Because it does not disappoint. And it's cheap. Which we all need a struggle meal, don't we? Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. I love you so much. Goodbye.